Hey folks, Internet Dude here. Hey, in this video I want to show you how to hardwire a dash cam to an LS500. Now in my case I'm just using a dash cam that uses like a USB end. Looks like this. So what I did instead of having a cord run all over the place is I tapped in behind the rear view mirror. So I'm going to show you what I did. I do have a number of LS500 ownership videos because I've had this car for over 2 years now. And so if you're interested in the LS500, be sure to check out my playlist with all the other LS videos. So just real quick before we hop in the car here, basically what I did is I bought a 12 volt to USB adapter. So on one end it has the USB end like that, and it comes around and it has the 12 volt to 5 volt DC converter. Now I just shortened it, so I used just butt connectors because this was supposed to be temporary. And then to the other side I cut off, I changed the ends here, so the power end is flat blade crimp-on connector and the ground one is the little U-shape piece. So if you want to do exactly what I did, you want to come up with something close to this. Now this actual one here was my first attempt, and it turned out this failed, the converter. So the other one that I'm using is actually in the car now. I understand there's a number of ways you could do this. I'm just showing you the way that I did it. So first off, let's take a look at the actual installed dash cam wire here. So this is an old dash cam I've had for many years. It's pretty reliable. It's a Garmin. The one thing about this dash cam, if we look at the message on the screen, when it boots up it says USB detected, use mass storage mode. Yours probably won't do that, but I just hit cancel and then it works fine. Okay, so if we take a look here, you can see here's the USB cable. I have a right angle end on it, and it kind of goes up and just basically disappears. So the wire runs up and it goes back here, and then it goes into here, this black area behind the rear view mirror. I'm going to have to reposition the camera to really show you, but basically if you just push the mirror down like that, you're going to have to get up here, remove this piece of trim, and let's see if I can do it with one hand. Basically you want to get in and pry on it on the left side first. Alright, I got it started off camera, but basically you got to pull this left side straight down, and then you got to pull it kind of out to the left because there's a little tab on the right. So if you pull on the right side first, you're going to break that tab off. But you pull straight down on the left side and then that pops out. So next up we need to pop out this other this black piece here. Let's try and so this piece comes straight towards you, like. Oh, and there it goes. So let's take a look at that piece. Here's the back of that piece. You can see the clips. Again, that just comes straight out. So then the remaining piece here goes like down this way. So if we push that down, you hear it release from all these clips, and then it just comes out of the way. So here's what the back of that looks like. You can see the white plastic clips. Just set that out of the way. And then here's what you're left with. Kind of get the mirror out of the way a little bit. So now you can see where that wire comes in here and goes around, and here's the little 12 volt to 5 volt converter. And that wire, let's see if I can get you in there. That wire is literally just kind of tucked up in the edge of the headliner, but it goes kind of up above this. This little plastic piece comes off if you need it to. Okay, so if we come back over here, just like I showed you with the other example on the hood, we have the ground wire which just has a little terminal like that, and I'm just literally grounding it on this piece of metal. This is a good ground point. So all you do is you loosen that screw a little bit, you slip this in, and you tighten that back up, and that's your ground wire. And up here I put a spade terminal on it and then tapped in to the other wire up here. So the reason I did the spade terminal, so I could disconnect this and remove it easily if I had to. And just for reference, this is what the wire tap looks like. Basically you put the wire through there, you bring it back over on itself and push down. So that's what taps into the blue wire up there. So if I get you in nice and close, you can see that I've tapped into the blue wire, which is an ignition wire, so that's on when the ignition's on. And technically I could have tapped into the black wire up here for ground, but I chose not to just because of space. And if you wanted to run it 12 volt constant, you could use that red wire up there. Like I say, I know there's different ways this could have been done. I think in an ideal situation you'd probably run the wire, you'd come over and you'd go down and you'd go to the fuse box and everything, but in my case I wanted just to go as short and direct as possible in a manner that's removable. I already know that this circuit is protected by a fuse. You would want to be careful, I suppose, depending how much power you're drawing off of that, because this stuff, this power here, it goes to the mirror. So if you got too much being drawn from your add-on, it might affect other systems in the mirror that are existing. Alright, in my case I'm actually going to be removing the dash cam because I'm selling the car, but what you want to do is take that piece of trim, set it down here, kind of line it up. Let's see if I can show you that a little better. There. So it fits kind of flat there and snug, and then you push up. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So that's in. And you just reverse the steps. So then you grab that other piece. Snap it into place. The trick on that one is fit these little tabs, fit that spot in first, and then the top kind of goes in. And we just have one piece left. This little piece of trim, and remember there's the tab on the right side. So you got to get that started. And you get it lined up, and you get that tab in, and then you line up the others. And you fix the mirror, and you're done. Well, I hope this video helps you install a hardwired dash cam or other accessory in your LS500. I imagine the wiring is probably similar between Lexus models with the same kind of, I guess, rear view mirror and the housing behind it. So hopefully this helped you. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and stay tuned to my channel for other automotive content. Thanks for watching.